living life, doing our best, and helping families succeed in homeownership. As a father to 2 baby girls, your boy here is all about the girl power. Strong women, independent, fierce, go-getters. And today, you'll meet Gaby, who is a perfect representation of exactly what I'm talking about.
My name is Gaby and I'm so excited to be hanging out with you today. I am a mom of 4, which that changed about 1.5 years ago. It was just me and my daughter Sarael, who is 9 now, but we've acquired 3 additional family members in the last year through adoption, fostering, and just love. So I have my 19-year-old niece Alexis who lives with me, and then I have my 1.5-year-old Catalina, and then my 2.5-year-old Joseph. So there's 4 of us. Total of 5. You can imagine how crazy it gets in the mornings. So you see me here in front of my desk and it's super calm, but I just came from dropping them off at daycare, doing breakfast, dropping her off at school, taking the other one to work. So super, super busy morning, all to be here by 9. So we usually get the day started about 6 a.m., get myself ready. The babies wake up next. Sarael is the hardest one to wake up because she just is not a morning person. But then, yes, I get here about 9 and then we start our team meeting. My passion is people. I love people and I love their stories and I love their struggles and I love the success stories, and I'm a romantic, and I don't know if anybody follows the Enneagram, but I'm a 4 on there, which means we just romanticize everything. Everything is a story and it's a fairy tale and it's, you know, it's really deep and it's very visceral. My favorite thing to do is laugh. I love to laugh, so I really enjoy comedy shows. Anything art, I'm an art fanatic. I like live music and I enjoy going to church. So I've been at the same church for about 20 years now. I actually started going with my parents when I was about 7 and I never left. I translate there, I'm part of the First Impressions team. And they start applying for different universities in the US. Translating at church is really, really big. As a first-generation American, you grow up being a translator. I mean, that's your first probably role. A lot of times even before being a kid, right? Because you're 7, 8, 9, going to doctor's appointments with your parents, school conferences, and you're having to translate what the person is saying to your parents from English to Spanish, which is what we are. We're Mexican. So that's why it's really important. I'm so glad that, you know, the pastors in my church have given me the honor of being one of the translators, just because it means a lot. It means you reaching a bigger demographic. It means extending further than maybe what you would have had we only spoken English. So very important to me, and it also ties in with the mortgage industry, right? Because as Hispanics, we often talk about what we don't know, what we weren't taught. So I'm very blessed that I also get to speak the language of, you know, my roots, and I can help people not only in English, but Spanish too. Being in the mortgage industry is a perfect fit for me because I get to see so many people come through my door, and I get to walk with them through their dreams. We sit down and we look at your goals. We look at if you're wanting to purchase or if you're wanting to refinance. Once we actually get into contract, whether it be a purchase or refinance, I get the privilege of walking you all the way through. I talk to you every other week or every week, giving you updates. Even if there is no update, I'll call you. And then at the end, if you don't qualify there, then we come up with a strategy and we come up with steps. Does it take 3 months to get where we want to be? Does it take 6 months? Does it take 9 months? However long it may take, you're going to walk out of here with a solution. And so that's why mortgage industry. I really am passionate about the Hispanic community. I really love the fact that we get to serve a demographic that would usually be in the dark about finances and creating wealth and being economically stable. It's really fun, right? Because growing up, and even people that don't speak Spanish and that only speak English, we don't get taught these things in school. So I really get to, combine my passion of people, my passion of being a lifelong learner in the mortgage industry. That's why I love what I do. And I've said it before to you, is I just love what I do. I get to come to work and do this every day. Like, I get to come and be part of the best team ever. I don't know if you've met any of my other team members, but they're pretty amazing. So I'm super, super blessed that way.
We're going to lunch, or are we going to the gym?
So we're going to lunch. Usually my girls out here will say, let's go to the gym, but they can't be part of this video. So I'm going to say, let's go to lunch. Let's go eat some food at Haven on Earth. Super, super yummy. See you there. All right, so we are headed to Haven on Earth, one of my favorite spots to have lunch. They're a gluten-free bakery that's actually owned by one of my friends. And I'm going to actually introduce you to a few of my friends. They all happen to be these incredible, amazing women. And they're just so important to me. And I feel like particularly women, are so special and beautiful and resourceful and flexible and all the good ibbles and uvels that you can have to describe somebody. They are that. Women are so, so amazing. And I say that because growing up, there was a lot of women in my family that we kind of ran to and we were shielded by. So when I was 13, I had a great childhood. I had both parents. We were a family of 6. And when I was 13, unfortunately, my dad passed away. And my mom became a single mom. And so we had to rely a lot on other women. Women were the ones that came to the rescue. They were the ones that came with the food. They were the ones that came, to help us or to pick us up. Grandmas came, aunts came, sisters came. And even as an adult, a lot of people asked, hey, what are you going to do when you adopt the kids? And what are you going to do when you have all these kids in your house? And how are you going to do it? And it's going to be so hard. And the reality is, I don't do it alone. There's nothing that I could ever take full credit for. I've always said, and I will always say this, a really big way that God shows me that he loves me is by the quality of people that he places in my life. It's intense. I mean, when I see the women around me, I know that I'm not the smartest one. I'm the least smartest one, and I'm the least of all of them, just because it's so intense the way that he's selected these people to be in my life. And that's why I think it's really important to empower women and give them a push and do everything we can to just kind of be there for each other. So sisterhood was really strong for me growing up. It is super, super strong for me now. So I'm really excited for you guys to meet my friends, my sisters, the girls who form part of my support system, the girls that I can run to. And this is just a few of them, right? But I'm backed up by every zone, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I got my girls. So let's go meet them.